Okay, it's July 26th. I'm here with Mr. John J. Jeckovich. We're talking about his book, Their Mother's Sons, and it's a book about 900 pages long, and it goes from about his third grade to his retirement years. It covers his childhood, bringing up, it covers getting drafted in World War II, it covers and entitles working at Kimberly-Clark, getting married to Delphine Stulac, and then further on to his retirement. So, you're looking chipper today, Mr. Jeckovich. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good?
42965.
There you go. His dog tag number is the passcode. Once he says the passcode, I began reading. You look really energetic today. Would you like to read?
What?
Would you like to read, or you want me to?
No, go ahead. You can read. You can read.
Okay, I see you got your new clothes on. They look very nice.
New clothes? What do you mean new clothes?
That looks nice on you. And I see you shaved again. That looks nice.
No, I don't need to shave yet, do I?
No, how's that new razor you got?
Good. I didn't use it unless you use it.
I used it for you, yeah.
I don't have to shave it.
Give it a couple more days, because right now it's looking really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still get many emails, and maybe you could clear this up. You're knocking on the door of 100. You've been shot up twice, and you're in fine shape. You could read the fine print of the most legal letter. What's your key to longevity, Mr. Jeckovich?
Genes. The genes.
Your genes.
Yeah, that's it.
I see.
I don't take credit for it. I don't take credit for it.
You don't take credit for it, though?
No.
I don't know. I think you maybe should, being that your father died in his early 40s.
43.
43. So there's a gene problem there. But didn't you jog for 80 years?
Who?
Didn't you jog or run for about 80 years?
Oh, yeah. I was running for years. That's what ruled my leads.
Uh-huh. And did you smoke?
No.
Did you drink?
No.
So you had a pretty clean lifestyle.
Well...
And you're about 6 foot, 160. Is that the weight you always maintained?
151?
Yeah, is that the weight you always maintained?
No, my mother said I was skinny. She always says you're skinny.
And your mother tried to feed you?
Yeah.
A lot of Polish food?
No, she didn't force feed me.
Pigs in blanket, was that one of your favorites?
What?
Pigs in a blanket, was that one of your favorites?
Yeah. Stuffed cabbage. Now what the hell is this?
I just delivered somebody.
Here?
Yeah. So was Pigs in a Blanket one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so we went over your 3 girlfriends during World War II, and let's just recap it. It was from Owensboro was Annie Mahaney, and you're very close with her and to her family. And interesting enough, we were able to talk to Ann Mahaney about 6 or 7 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. So we located her, and then your second girlfriend was a very nice lady. She came from a family in Haverford West, and her name was Jean Young.
Yeah.
Jean Young.
Never found her.
Jean Rowan Young. No, we're not done yet. We haven't found her. And 1 second, please. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good, Uncle Dave. How you doing?
All right, I'm just sitting here starting to read to Paul, but I'll pass the phone out over to him and let you talk to him, okay?
Okay, great, thanks. Sorry I didn't catch you at a bad time, did I?
No, we're recording, but I just assume let the thing run. We want to make it as natural as possible. And how's your kids and your wife doing?
Oh, everyone's doing really good. Doing great.
You got a great family there, Tom. You got a great family there.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Dave. I appreciate it. They're beloved summer. She recently went to a heart camp. Her cardiologist has a heart camp that he does every summer, so this is the first year she was able to participate. She went there for 4 days by herself, and she absolutely loved it. She just came back last week.
Where is that at?
Well, the doctor's office is in Buffalo, and I believe it was out to, he's got a nice cabin out there with a bunch of land, and he gets a lot of volunteers from the hospital and from his office, and the only kids that are allowed to go are kids with severe heart condition.
Wow.
So everybody that was there was similar to her. She didn't have to go on a place or anything, so it was awesome.
So how's she doing right now? Pretty good, I take it.
Oh, she's doing great, yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
She's doing really good.
That's beautiful to hear. Beautiful. Beautiful to hear.
Everything going with you?
Oh, good. We just read every night, like from 6 to about midnight, and Paul really loves it. We're going over his book, primarily at the Battle of Bulge.
I love it too. I've had the chance to, at work, when I don't have the bosses around, I can throw my little AirPod in.
Yeah.
And I can get with listening to stuff. So there's been quite a few times I've actually listened to them and I've liked them and everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like his job here. He absolutely loves it. And today's looking absolutely chipper too.
Who's this?
Great. I'm glad you do that, Uncle Dave.
Oh, you got to do it. It's
Look forward to every day, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to hand over the phone. There's a lot of wires here. We're in the studio. So I'm going to hand over the phone and let Paul talk, okay? I'm just going to be taking, give me a minute. Just do your hand thing. Here you go. And
Tom.
Oh, how you doing?
Good. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm glad to talk to you. I sent Uncle Dave a text today so I could try to catch you at the right time. I'm glad I'm able to talk to you. How's it?
Yeah. Are you still working at night tech?
Yeah, I'm still there.
What shift? What job you got?
Oh, I'm back on the regular swing of things. Back on the same shift.
No, but what's your job?
Chemical operator. Yeah.
Chemical operator. Where the hell is a chemical operator paper mill?
Yeah, well, no, I'm not at the paper mill. I'm across the street at Niacet, yeah.
Oh, night tech, yeah. Well, that was, Canadians took that up.
What's that?
I said the Canadians took that up.
Oh, well, no, the Canadians, they took over the Rampack. That's the paper mill.
Yeah.
That's the one across the street. Yeah, Niacet, that's always been family owned. And it recently sold to a big corporation not too long ago, but it's still pretty good. It's not too bad. I'm giving myself a couple more years and then I'm out of there.
Yeah. How long? Well, you got what? 3 years in there.
No, I got 15 years.
You got 15 years in there?
Yeah,
Christ.
I've been there 15 years. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people come and go. Now, when I first started, I was the young kid there. Now and there was a lot of older guys, and now I'm the older guy, and there's a lot of young kids coming in.
Fill it in, huh?
Yeah. So how you been doing? I catch some of the YouTube videos whenever I get a chance. They're awesome. I love hearing the story and everything.
Well, I'm all right. What's the worry about me?
I love hearing from you. I don't get to talk to you too often.
Well,
how you been feeling and stuff? You getting around okay? I know you got the wheelchair all the time.
I got the wheelchair. Yeah, I can't walk yet. I'm not a walker. No, I'm not a walker. No.
Yeah.
Well, that was 3 years ago that I started walking. So you're doing all right then, huh?
Yeah, we're doing good. I know, me and Rachel, we were just talking about it the other day. I don't know what time of the year we're going to come up or come down there, but we're going to be planning a trip to come down. So once we do, I'm definitely going to come by and see you for a couple days again. I miss you.
Well, don't come down in the winter months.
Well, you never know. That might be the best time for us to come because Amara, when it's real hot and muggy and humid like that, she gets out of breath pretty easy. So it'd be tough for us to be out there in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
But
well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
I told the girls I was going to give you a call, and I'm on my way home from work right now. I told them I was going to give you a call, and they wanted me to tell you. They said hi and everything. So.
Okay. Yeah, tell them they're a bunch of sweethearts.
Oh, I will. Yeah, they're good kids. They're good kids.
Nice hearing you, Tom. Nice hearing you.
I'll say goodbye to him.
It's good to hear from you.
Hold on, Tom. I'll say goodbye.
All right. Okay, Tom.
Hold on, Tom. I'll say goodbye to you.
All
right.
Like doing that every day?
Pardon?
I said you like Uncle Dave reading you the book or your book every day?
Yeah, he's reading it every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to hear himself talk.
The videos.
Yeah. What,
You never quit.
huh?
It's funny.
I just love the way that you sound and stuff sometimes. I love your answers.
Okay.
Let me say goodbye.
All right, Tom. All right.
I'm gonna say
All
goodbye to you. Let me talk to Tom. Let me talk to Tom.
right.
Okay.
He's a tough guy, isn't he, Tom?
He is.
I read his book every night. He goes, he likes to hear himself talk.
You like to hear yourself talk.
He doesn't ever quit, does he? He never quits. He never quits. Well, Tom, I'm very proud of you. You have a beautiful family, and I like the pictures you sent me of the house. It's really gorgeous. You did a beautiful job. There wasn't a blade of grass on a place. You're just like Paul, man. You're something else. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you don't. You'd straight on. No, I know. I like that. I like that. You driving home now? All right. All right. You have a nice dinner. Take care. We're very proud of you. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Man, he could have had an apprenticeship by now.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
And
Okay, we're very nice to hear from him. Very nice to hear from Tom from New York. And he's a nice guy. He's got a beautiful family and a beautiful wife. So that was a nice conversation. But we're getting back. Is that focused in?
Yeah?
He likes to hear himself talk. This guy doesn't quit, does he?
Right.
You got a remark for everything. I like that.
Right.
You're looking awfully chipper again today. I was telling you how good you look. And we get several emails every day because you're knocking on the door of 100. And what's your key to longevity? That's where we're waiting for an answer. We got interrupted briefly, but that was a good interruption. But just tell us what your key is, longevity.
at 90 years old?
Yeah, you're knocking on the door of 100.
99.
Well, I don't see any more than I'd see when I was 40.
What's that?
I said, I don't see any more than I was when I was 40.
I see. So you jogged for 80 years, we're talking about. You ran for 80 years, correct?
Yeah.
You didn't smoke,
Didn't drink.
didn't drink. You were married for 70 years. That really
69
keeps,
years. 69 years.
Yeah, almost 70. But that really keeps the things together. Because most single guys, they never make it past 80. So, the average life expectancy of
Well, don't forget I had a special wife. Delphine was a special.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she was a sweetheart.
I just read a tribute to her the other day.
Yeah.
I read a tribute to her the other day, so
Yeah.
that was nice. You dedicated your book to Delphine. And did all your other brothers and sisters live around your age?
Well, no, Uncle Stevie went early.
How about your other brother, Lookie?
Looking went early too, prostate.
How about your sister, Sally?
She's still bumping around West Virginia. She
No, your
died?
sister, Sally. Your sister, not your daughter, your sister, Sally.
My sister.
Yeah, she was with Uncle Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both gone. Yeah. So besides that, you're looking really well. You're looking chipper today. And I always believe that you tell us your motto is, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. And this is what John J. Jeckovich lives by. So here we go. We're to continue in his book. Did you have any other comments before I start reading?
No, go ahead.
900 pages about. This must have took you years to write.
Right.
900-page book about. This must have took you years to write.
That's an autobiography.
But I was just saying the volume. It must have took you several years to write. Is that true?
No.
How long did it take you to write?
About 5 months, 4 months.
That's it?
Yeah, well, I was home with Delphine. I was quiet down there on Sheriff's Lane on Orleans. Or not Orleans, but the other one there.
Yeah, but tell us how you wrote it. Did you go on a laptop or did you handwrite it first?
I handwrite
I wanna
it
hear
as fast as I wrote as fast as I could think.
On what? On a yellow tablet of some type?
Yeah, and yellow sheet of papers.
And how many tablets did you go through?
Probably about 10.
And then what'd you do with it?
Well, then I clarified, so go back and see how I could read my writing after a while.
Did you have a hard time reading your own writing?
Well, some of it, because I was going so fast, I misspelled a lot of words, the punctuation was screwed up.
Did Delphine help you with the book?
No, actually, no.
Okay, so now you got several yellow tablets of this book, and then what do you do?
I got what kind of a family?
You have several legal pads, but how do you get into this form? From your legal pads to your book form, what was the next step?
I finished publishing the book.
Yeah. What was your next step? You have all these tablets, you handwritten tablets, and then what did you do then? Type it?
No, I didn't type it. No, I took it to the copycat guy and he copied it over for me. No, and I took it back to the university.
And then what happened?
They checked the pronunciation, they checked the spelling, they checked everything else, they checked it all out. $175 it cost me.
Well, let me just say something. I've been reading this book now for a year and a half, and I haven't found one misspelled word.
Well, remember that Daigle said everything spelled wrong and commas
Yeah, where did that guy come from anyway? Yeah. Where was he at? What was the background there?
I don't know.
Where were you at when
I heard of him?
Where was the background?
There was a big book, John, brought this and brought that and brought this.
He didn't know jack shit. That guy didn't know jack shit.
Yeah.
He didn't know jack shit.
I never talked to him before.
How would someone look at a 900-page book in 14 minutes and then tell you, criticize your book? He didn't know jack shit.
Well, he's telling me he knows more about stuff like that than I do, and he's just trying to peepee me, that's all.
Yeah, well, right now he's pushing up daisies, and you're sitting here talking with me, and you're in great health, so screw him. Screw him. I don't even remember his name, do you?
No.
What did he look like anyways?
I never seen him. I just heard a stupid voice.
Okay, well.
That's good, John, but this is that, and this is that. You should have done that.
Piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Piece of garbage. There's a lot of people like that today. Okay, you want me to start reading or have anything else to say?
No, go ahead.
As I started to open the letters from Gene, a runner from the lieutenant company, CP informed me that Lieutenant Mancuso wanted to see me. Lieutenant Mancuso, our platoon leader and battlefield commission brown nose, had jumped from the male orderly room to the second lieutenant in less than a month. Holy cow, that's a quick promotion.
Yeah.
He stated that he'd still keep the same arrangement in the squad, namely I would double as a squad leader and occasionally as a first gunner whenever the conditions warranted it. As far as not obtaining my stripes, here we go. As far as not obtaining my stripes, you were told by 3 different officers that you would be a staff sergeant. And that one time...
Well, I know that was bullshit. Never talked to those people anyway.
Well, I think some of the officers that told you that were killed. I thought one of them was killed, so he couldn't follow through with your promotion.
Yeah.
As far as obtaining my stripes, his lame brain excuses was that promotions were hard to come by in the field. So he's saying that if you're on the front line, digging up the dirt in the trenches.
That's where you should deserve it more on the front line. You shouldn't deserve it away in a field rational. What the hell are you doing there?
Exactly. That's the men. That's the soldiers that should have a quick promotions. The ones that are in the dirt, getting shot, getting wounded, living month after month in a field of 3 feet of snow. Instead, the rear echelon got the quick promotions.
Oh yeah, well they were suckholing the people that were doing it. That's the way that goes. That's the way it goes.
Like Mancuso.
Yeah. Mail clerk.
Mail clerk to a lieutenant all in 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lieutenant Mancuso As far as not obtaining my stripes, his lame brain excuse was that the promotions were hard to come by in the field. How did he get his? Your question is, how did Lieutenant Manicucci get his?
Promotions should be easier in the field, but there's more casualties in the field. People are missing.
Yeah. The question literally begged for an answer. He stated, rather, that he would continue to work on my behalf in getting my stripes. We still did not have a first sergeant or platoon sergeant, and I thought as I listened to his pitiful explanation that nothing had changed since we left.
Well, I didn't say, where's my promotion? I never bother with it. Never bother with it.
But it only makes sense that you would have been the one promoted because you were taking the lead out on the combat field. I viewed the promotions as well as awarding of medals for heroism as mostly political under most circumstances. There are a few exceptions, but as a general rule, there are few and far in between. I never pressed the issue of promotions, nor did I ever seek them. I was always under the impression that if one really deserved one, he would eventually be rewarded. I know I felt a little bit bitter during the time I returned from the hospital in Paris to find Larson had made sergeant. So when you're in the hospital, been being shot by the machine guns, recovering in Paris, Larson became a sergeant.
Because Larson, yap. He's a jeweler in Minnesota. That's all the yap. Evidently, they wanted people to shoot their mouth off all the time.
So Larson was basically a kiss ass too. Is that it? Larson was always kissing someone's ass.
Yeah, he made sergeant.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, actually, I didn't care about the promotions or nothing. I wanted to get the hell out of there, that's not.
And you did. Took a while, but you did.
I felt sorry about late, but
yeah. I knew, by the time I returned from the hospital, find Larson had made sergeant, I knew he did not have the experience I had acquired at Wiltz or around Bastogne. He was 10 years older than I, and I was to less strenuous and less hazardous tasks. I learned later it was due mostly to his cousin in battalion headquarters. So it was mostly due his promotion as sergeant to Larson was mostly due to him having a cousin.
He's got a cousin in Rear Echelon, yeah.
Who aided him considerably. I never confronted him regarding the issue, although we were on good speaking terms. I never regarded him as a friend, even though we thought we were. After a while, the bitterness faded into obscurity, and it was regulated to only passing memory of time in the service.
Larson was a sergeant, I was a corporal. Yeah.
Hard to believe. We found out that Post was okay, that he had been in the rear echelon position for most of the time when we were on the line. He had kept our personal gear in good condition and stocked up ammunition and KC rations, which he stored in his trailer. I had some of his back mail. He was delighted to receive it and thanked me profusely. I liked Post very much and was happy for him that he got through the entire war safely. I would have liked to have seen him after the war, but deemed that impossible. We really did not have anything in common to hold us together.
Well, this is we're lawyers. He's going to law school.
Okay. After the common bond was experienced during the war, there was nothing we could relate to other than run its course. He was good to be around, and I shall miss him. As I reminisced about Post, I realized I had the inclination to look back at all that happened in these past few weeks. It was time for the reflection, and we had the first respite since leaving Haverford West. I had not thought about Mother and Sally for several weeks, and all my concern for their welfare had been for naught. The strange aspect of it was I did not feel remorse or bemoan at the fact that they were not in my every thought. I was concerned at the time that the furnace went out on those cold nights, or if they're handling the snow, getting to work or school. They would completely be out of my conscious state. Now I knew how Steve and Loki felt, and were unconcerned for anything related to their immediate family.
Yeah, Stevie would go camping with the Troop 22, leave. Loki was always bumming around, never find him.
Let's see here. I also reflected that I had changed considerably these past several months. Not only was I more mature, but my outlook about many things have transformed me to something I still did not comprehend. What I did fully realize was I was fortunate enough to return from this service. I would not be the same person and when I was entered basic training. We were billeted in a small cottage, and the squad had fixed it up quite nicely. Considering they had been occupying it for 2 days, most of the squad were made up of new replacements we had acquired in the past week. I do not know them very well, and I was slowly developing an aversion to fully becoming acquainted with them, as it was so painful when they became casualties so early on. Minutes?
2.5.
It was a warm cottage with a huge iron stove throwing out much warmth in the center on the small living room. We would sleep on the floor in front of the stove with our bedrolls, considered ourselves fortunate. We were also afforded the luxury of 2 hot meals a day, breakfast and dinner. That night after chow, I sat in front of the huge iron stove and began to read the letters from Anne and Jean. Here we go. Pass it over. A gift came in for you. A gift came in for you.
Now, what do you got? Another hat?
A gift came in for you, Mr. Jeckovich. This is from Laredo, Texas. Laredo, Texas. An ex-Marine sent it to you.
Too small.
Put that, you got a big ass head. Put it
on anyway.
Put it on. Come on, put that thing on.
Let's put it on anyways.
I mean, at least the Marine wants to see it.
Yeah.
He gave it to you as a gift. He also gave you these two.
Too small.
Put that on. Aviator glasses. Marine was shot up.
I would have poked my eyes out with it.
You're not going to poke your eyes out. Come on. All right, let's just let... We got him... Come on. He said it's a nice gift. Let's at least show him what he looks like. Boy, you got a big head. You got a big head. All right, there you go.
Let's see, John.
There you go. That's Mike Hamilton that sent that in from Laredo, Texas. There you go, Mike. I have him wear it for you right now, so you get a pick. How many minutes?
50 seconds.
There you go. Mike Hamilton, ex-Marine from Laredo, Texas, sent Mr. John J. Jeckovich. And you know what? You looking really sharp in it.
Yeah, you are.
Can I take it off?
Take a picture of it.
You look 30 years younger.
Huh?
You look 30 years younger in it. Because I can't see your face.
Yeah.
Don't leave it out. I'll take a picture of it. You look, wave hi to Mike. Wave hi. Put your hand up and wave hi to him. Put your hand up and wave to him. I'm a saying, beautiful.
That was Russian. You guys are screwy.
Did you run out of film?
No, we're still running 20 seconds. That's nice, John. You look handsome.
Huh?
You look
Keep it on
handsome.
till the film runs out.
Yeah, you look handsome.
I'm
John.
sending this over to Mike now. He's going to be very happy you put it on.
10 seconds.
Can I take it off?
Wait till time's up. I'm going to send it over to Mike right now.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, Mike.